The Adventures of Lila in the Whispering Woods. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village surrounded by rolling hills, lived a curious girl named Lila. With her bright eyes and adventurous spirit, she spent her days exploring the meadows and streams near her home. Yet the one place that always intrigued her was the Whispering Woods, a dense forest at the edge of the village. The villagers spoke of the Whispering Woods with a mix of awe and caution. They claimed that the trees could talk, sharing secrets and stories from long ago. However, they also warned that the woods held many mysteries, and not all of them were friendly. One sunny morning, Lila decided it was time to uncover the truth. She packed her small satchel with a loaf of bread, some cheese, and her favorite book of fairy tales. With a deep breath, she set off toward the woods. As Lila stepped into the forest, a cool breeze rustled the leaves, and she felt a tingle of excitement. The sunlight filtered through the branches, creating a magical atmosphere. She wandered deeper, listening carefully to the sounds around her. Suddenly she heard a soft whispering, like a gentle breeze carrying words. "Help us, kind traveler." The voices seemed to call. Intrigued and a little nervous, Lila followed the sound until she reached a clearing filled with ancient trees. In the center stood a magnificent oak, its trunk wide and gnarled. "Who's there?" Lila asked, her voice trembling slightly. "Fear not, dear child," the oak replied in a deep, rumbling voice. "I am Eldar, the guardian of the Whispering Woods. We need your help." Lila's eyes widened. "What do you need help with?" "There's a dark enchantment cast upon this forest," Eldar explained. "An evil sorceress named Morwenna seeks to drain the life from our trees and bend the forest to her will. Only a brave heart can break the spell." Without hesitation, Lila stepped forward. "What must I do?" "You must find the 3 treasures hidden within the woods: the silver leaf, the crystal flower, and the golden acorn. Each treasure is guarded by a creature of magic. You must prove your courage and kindness to retrieve them." Lila nodded, determination shining in her eyes. "I'll do it." Eldar's branches swayed, as if nodding in approval. "Remember, listen to the whispers of the woods. They will guide you." With that, Lila set off on her quest. She ventured deeper into the forest, the sunlight gradually dimming as the trees thickened. Soon she arrived at a shimmering stream where she heard the gentle sound of splashing. On the other side, a graceful silver fish leaped from the water, sparkling like a jewel. "To get the silver leaf, you must answer my riddle," the fish said, its voice melodious. "Tell me, clever child, what is both a friend and a foe, a treasure that can bring joy or sorrow?" Lila thought hard. After a moment, she replied, "It's the truth. It can set you free or hurt you deeply." The fish swirled in delight. "You are wise beyond your years. Take this silver leaf, and may it guide you." The fish tossed the leaf toward her, and it glimmered as it landed in Lila's hands. Next, Lila continued her journey until she reached a grove of vibrant flowers. In the center bloomed the most beautiful flower she had ever seen, its petals sparkling like crystals. But guarding it was a proud, colorful bird with feathers that shimmered like a rainbow. "To claim the crystal flower, you must show compassion," the bird chirped. "Tell me, how do you bring joy to others?" Lila smiled, recalling how she often helped her neighbors with their chores and shared stories with children in the village. "I bring joy by sharing what I have and lending a helping hand." The bird nodded approvingly. "You have a kind heart. You may take the crystal flower." It fluttered its wings, and as it did, the flower gently floated into Lila's hands. With 2 treasures secured, Lila pressed on, feeling a sense of accomplishment. Soon she found herself in a clearing where a giant acorn lay at the base of a towering tree. However, a fierce old badger stood guard, his eyes sharp and watchful. "To obtain the golden acorn, you must show bravery," the badger growled. "What is the bravest thing you have ever done?" Lila recalled a time when she had climbed a steep hill to rescue a kitten stuck in a tree. "I climbed high to save a little creature in need. It was scary, but I couldn't leave it behind." The badger's expression softened. "You have proven your courage. Take the golden acorn." He stepped aside, allowing Lila to grasp the last treasure. fairy treasures in hand, Lila hurried back to Eldar. I found them. What do I do now? Place the treasures at the roots of my trunk and speak the words of kindness, courage, and truth, Eldar instructed. Lila carefully laid the silver leaf, crystal flower, and golden acorn at the base of the great oak. She closed her eyes and whispered, with kindness, I break this spell. With courage, I stand tall. With truth, I free you all. Suddenly, a bright light enveloped the clearing. The trees swayed and shimmered, and a gentle wind blew through the forest. Lila felt warmth spreading through her, filling her with joy and hope. When the light faded, the trees stood taller, their leaves glistening with life. Eldar spoke again, his voice filled with gratitude. You have saved us, brave Lila. The enchantment is broken, and the forest is free. The woods erupted in joyful whispers, thanking Lila for her bravery. She beamed with pride, knowing she had made a difference. As Lila made her way home, she felt a new connection to the forest and its magic. She knew she would return to visit her new friends, sharing stories and adventures for years to come. And so, Lila became the protector of the Whispering Woods, reminding everyone in her village of the importance of kindness, courage, and truth. From that day on, the woods were no longer a place of fear, but a sanctuary of wonder and friendship. And they all lived happily ever after.